morning everyone, and welcome to day 6 of my 100 tips in 100 days series. Today is tip number 6, and it's a bit windy this morning. It's 8 o'clock and I just finished my walk to it's called Torre de las Caletes, which is this tower here, just in case you wonder, that I believe it was built to protect back in the civil war in Spain. They actually have something written down in here. I might read it to you before I go with tip number 6. Hold on 1 second, let me see if I can get some news about it. The Tower of Caletes was kept in a state of ruin, like a tower that had been abandoned and lacked the upper part. It's historically, the plan dates back to 870, belonging to an engineer, Aguado, when it had already been bombed and burned. Its shape is very similar to the Tower of Xarco, which is another famous tower here in Spain, and they're using this tower to it was used during the Civil War as well, to help defend the area. So there you go, this is the Tower of the Caletes, just in case you wonder. This is all you can see. The scenery around is really beautiful. I mean, and especially at this time of the morning, there's actually nobody around. And look at the mountains. What impressed me a lot is the mountains in the back. I don't know if you can see the mountains. The drops in the mountain is it's like a wow. Anyway, I know you're not here to look at the scenery, but I thought I showed it to you. And we're here to talk about tip number 6. What I was going to talk about today, we done WordPress. We covered a little bit what you're supposed to do with WordPress. We've been in the back office, and I thought it was so. By now you should be ready to, if you decided your niche and decided what you want to talk about, you should be ready to talk about, to write your first article. Now, how long should an article be? This is what I was going to talk about today. An article, if you're trying to get organic traffic, which means if we're trying search engines like Google's or Yahoo or Bing to get us to like us and rank us at the first page, it's free traffic. It's not going to happen overnight, but if you are consistent with it and you keep writing a list, ideally maybe 4 posts a week, but even if you can get to 2 posts a week and constantly producing good valuable content, then you will make it to the first page of Google, trust me. But how long does an article has to be? Ideally, an article, a post, a blog should be minimum, and I'm saying minimum, I think 1,000 words. Unless you're writing a recipe, a recipe, it's another kind of thing, because recipes, it depends what type of food you're doing, but they're not that long. But if you're writing a blog about a review, especially if you are in the niche of affiliate marketing and you're writing reviews about softwares or programs or courses that you've been coming across, 1,000 words is a minimum. What I would say, ideally between maybe 1.5, 1.6, even 1.8. The longer and more valuable, not just long. I mean, don't just write words for the sake of writing words. But produce good information that can help the readers, the viewers. And if you can make it to 1,600 to 1,800 words per article, that would be a good amount of words that Google would definitely like, and it would help you move up in the rankings. Remember the keywords. Choose a keyword, possibly a long tail keyword. It's ideal. I will explain a little bit long tail keyword, what they are. When you look about, if you search for something on an engine, sometimes you will say cat food. I'm always going back to cats for some reason. But when you say cat food, if you type it, you probably get a trillion sites that offer and use the same keyword to attract visitors. A long tail word would be a word that is the best cat food to buy online. That is the same cat food word, but you see how long the sentence was. Or best cat food for all the cats, or organic cat food. The longer, the more specific you can make the keyword, the better it is, especially if you are at the beginning of your career online, and you find yourself in front of a lot of competitors. So long tail keywords would be good keywords to use, to think about, to research for your first post, and then use the keyword, try to use it in the title. Ideally you should have it in the first or paragraph of your blog, and then a couple of more times. Now don't go crazy, don't go repeating the same keyword 50 times in the post, because Google will detect that and they won't like it. But a few times here and there, maybe 3-4 times repeated, that would be a good number of times to have your keywords spread around your post. But mainly remember the title and the first paragraph. It's really a good option. What else was I gonna say? Keywords. Okay, if you don't know what keywords to use, or you're short of ideas, what you can do is use Google. The Google search engine itself has it's a free tool that you can use to come up with ideas for Google for keywords. Sorry, because let's say you can type like if you type, go back to cat food on the search bar of Google, you will see cat food, but you will also see there's a series of words that will come out afterwards, and they usually come down on a line. Cat food for my town, cat food for, and use these keywords and this long tail of keywords to make your word longer, and in the same time enable you to give you different ideas how you could develop the specific keyword. Now if you have, or if you're looking for a keyword research tool that can be useful, I use Jaxi. I'll leave you a link down below as well. Once you come up with a keyword to work your article around, Jaxi is a search tool that enables to see the competition that the specific keyword has. I will make a very specific video about Jaxi, just to explain to you how it works. But I mean, there's many different research tools that you can use for keywords. Jaxi is the one I use, but basically what I look for, usually I type a keyword, a long tail keyword that I find in Google, and then I type it into Jaxi to see the search volume, how much traffic I could possibly get on a monthly basis. I'm able to see what competition and what are the possibilities that I could rank on the first page. At the beginning, and I still do now, I prefer to use long tail keywords. I try to get a traffic that it's high, but not gigantic, for the same reason that usually if I get a keyword that has a traffic of 2,000 people, more than likely I also have the same keyword will have a competition of over 200-300 websites. If I get a keyword that gets a traffic of maybe 90 or 100 people a month, that same keyword, usually tends to have a competition of 30-40 websites, which is a good it's a good site competition. You can compete with that. And at the same time, the same keyword, normally I know I get a number that is quite high on the possibility of ranking on the first page. So keywords is the key. Length of the blog, remember 1800 words ideally if you can, especially if you write a review. And this is it for me today. I'm gonna go back. I gotta go back all the way to where I just walked, which is back there. It seems far, but it's not really that far. Healthy walk for the morning, and then I'm gonna take my one child to school, since his first day in school today. So until tomorrow, we tip number 7. I'm losing count here. And day 7, have a great day. If you like the videos or what I say, just give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out my channel, learnwhileyouearn.com. And if you want to find out more about Jaxi or Wealthy Affiliate, which is the platform that I have used to learn everything that I know and I'm sharing with you today, I'll leave all the links below. Have a great day. Take care. Ciao.